Furious, never mind here. It's an animal thing. All right, so I've been out running and I've been conducting an experiment all day. What I've been doing is being nice to everyone. All right. Now, a lot of my videos, I'm grumpy and whatever. You guys are catching me at my grumpiest pretty much. I'm really happy-go-lucky. Okay, so I got a story for you all to go along with this experiment. And I forgot to set the timer on my screen timeout thing, so it might try to fade on me. But okay, when I was homeless and working for a day labor place, this is way back when I was like 18, 17. And I was living in the back in a barn of my twin brother's girlfriend's mom. Okay? Basically, I'm in a shack in the back where my twin brother lives. Okay? And because he paid the rent and whatever. But Stephanie comes up to me after working, and I ended up working with her later. But she comes walking up to me, and I'm filthy, I'm bloody. I got in a fight that day, and it wasn't my blood, but I didn't have a shower. But anyway, and she comes up and she goes, "Well, you're still wearing those ripped up pants, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "You know what, Ryan? You're the happiest person I know." And she just kind of had this like look of resentment, because I guess she thought it was because I was free. You know, I didn't have like responsibilities. I still went to work and I'm living in a shack in the back. But anyway, it just kind of was like, it dawned on me like, I guess I am the happiest person that she knows. So you guys catch me grumpy, but I'm like ridiculously playful and stuff. My youngest brother thinks of me as a big old kid. One of my favorite things to do is yell, "Play," and just take off running and start jumping stuff or flirting or doing whatever, acting silly. But okay, so what does that have to do with all this in my experiment today? Well, I've been being nice to everyone. Black people, brown people, chinks, big uns, small uns, you name it. Old ones. Okay. And so I was running, and this guy he was like, "Hey, I believe in you. You can do it." Because I ran a little ways, and then I stopped because I was messing with my radio. It's a bad song. And he was like, you could do it. I believe in you all. I was like, that's my system. I run, walk, run. And he was just like, "That's the order you got to do it in." He was like, "You got this." And I was just like, what is up with this? And then I'm watching the YouTubes and I hear somebody pop on talking about bubbly Europeans and bubbly Americans. And then it all just starts coalescing. And I'm just like, well, maybe there's something to this. So I get to Googling happiest countries, or Binging. I stopped using Google. I use Bing now. I get happiest countries in the world. And I'm like, hey, Finland, Denmark, Switzerland, Iceland, white. Okay. And I'm half German and half English, roughly. England made the cut, but just not the top 20. And then down here, an unhappiest, brown, black, brown, black. Brown. And so there's and then I'm like, wait a second, something's up with that. So I go to look, and of course, there's a genetic component. Well, it turns out there are 3 genes that they isolated. I got to wait for this to load up for some reason. I think I need to reset my phone so it'll run just a little bit faster, because I normally don't have this problem. But okay. Well, I hope it didn't screw me out of my location. Okay, here we go. So all the whites are being happy to me and nice. And the brown people are just looking at me, except this girl. I run races with her sometimes, and she's like vaguely Mexican with brown eyes. And I always flip her off. And she just kind of smirked at me. That was the closest I could get, but she knows who's what around here. But that was the only semi-brown person to reciprocate, you know? Even the females who are like less attractive than I am, they didn't reciprocate. And the guys, and this old guy, I ran past this old guy, and I was like, "What's up, old man?" And he was just like, "What's up with you?" I guess his daughter or something was laughing. And we were all just laughing and having a good time. And I come by the brown man, and he's just looking at me. And I was like, "You suck." But okay, so what do I got up here? So, of course, there is no single happiness gene as such. It says, still research shows a strong correlation between long and short forms of the 5-HTTLPR gene and mood states such as optimism and depression. Combined with that, the study suggests that genetic variation can account for as much as 33% of overall variation in life satisfaction. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so they've noted that there are essentially depression-friendly genes and not. But as we just looked at, most of them just so happen to be in white countries. All right. And so I think that our winter bloodlines, our winter environments have shorter growing season, more intense, more stressful, led to a more stress-friendly genetic makeup. Whereas the slower, more low pressure, warmer climates of the brown people led toward, well, let's say the opposite. I notice when a lot of white guys get real buff, they're even friendlier. But then the black guys, they get buff and they're mean. And they've even noticed it. So, because I got a black friend named Cliff and we lift weights together. So, okay. So that's my story. I just wanted to say, if you got the happiness gene, good on you. Just because your boy's grumpy, I'm like grumpy on the outside, super duper happy on the inside. All right. So I'm going to try to express more of that because I want to share that with you all because you all put up with my nonsense. But all right. Hey, QQ, what do you call a hybrid between an elephant and a rhinoceros? Elephino.